The opposition PNP has hit back at claims made by Transport Minister Daryl that it is to be blamed for the high toll charges facing motorists who use the north-south leg of Highway 2000. Opposition spokesman on Land and Works Lothan says Minister Vaz's claim is an attempt to mislead the public. Dana Davey reports.
The Transport Ministry announced the impending toll increases for the north-south leg of Highway 2000 in a notice on Thursday. The announcement sparked a flood of criticism from motorists. Those criticisms prompted Minister Vaz to issue a statement in which he attributed the toll adjustment mechanism to the previous People's National Party PNP administration. According to Minister Vaz, the increases are a product of legally binding concession agreements entered into by the PNP and private concessionaires. But in a statement on Friday, opposition spokesman on Land and Works, Lothan rejected the claim. He says there's no truth to Vaz's argument that the formula for the annual review of toll rates originated under the PNP. He says while the principal agreements that established the framework for the North-South Highway project were signed in June 2012, they were negotiated and executed by a JLP administration in 2011. Cousins says the PNP signed the deals within the framework of contractual arrangements and financial principles that had already been established by the previous JLP government. These include the MOU between the government and China Harbour Engineering Company Limited, the framework agreement and the original implementation agreement, all signed before the December 2011 general election. Cousins says the current Holness government cannot wash its hands of responsibility for the increased toll rates. He says inflation under its watch has exceeded the upper band of its inflation target and is a significant factor contributing to the announced toll increase. Dana Davey for Nationwide News.
But the Transport Minister has hit back in a statement issued at about 4:30 p.m. today. Vaz says the deal for the toll arrangements was signed by the last PNP administration 6 months after it had retaken control of the government.
Once again, the PNP is being completely disingenuous. I understand that Mr. Cousins just got the little work a few days ago as shadow spokesperson, so we neither have the time or the documentation to properly review. What I can say categorically is that the Labour Party lost office in 2011, December. This was signed 6 months later in June 2012, which would have given them sufficient time, wherever the discussions had reached, to quote and put together a proper final contract for signing, which the onus was on them to do.
Minister Vaz says Jamaicans continue to be impacted by the incompetence of previous PNP governments.
I find it disingenuous, and there is no question that they were responsible for signing both agreements, the one in 2001 and the one in 2012. The record speaks for itself. This Andronis administration and the people of Jamaica continue to pay dearly for the incompetence and the recklessness that took place under the PNP administration, the wrecking crew.
Daryl Vaz, Transport Minister.